Hello everyone, welcome to another video on how to delete leaked content and what have you. So today this is going to be about how to report leaked content on Twitter, as well as child pornography and underage accounts fronting as not safe for work and those kinds of things. So step one, what you are going to want to do is head over to that profile. This one's mine. Please don't follow me if you are a minor. We will both get in a lot of trouble. I just didn't want to put anyone else on blast, so here we are. Right next to where the follow button typically would be, mine says edit profile, obviously. There's going to be three little dots. It might be beside the little message button, but three little dots in this general vicinity right here. Whenever you click on it, the reports account button should be on the bottom. So it kind of depending on what's actually going on here. In the event that it's your content that's being leaked, what have you, you can always report it under that they're pretending to be me, or you can report it under profile and info. Their profile info and or images include abusive or hateful content, and then you just select the adult option underneath that. So either way works. It's not really a big deal, whichever one you want to go to. So in cases like this, you'll be able to report that option, and then underneath that, after you successfully submit that, you'll have a I don't have that page pulled up. Anyways, whatever. You'll see it. It'll be like, thank you for your submission, what have you, blah 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 blah. On the very bottom, it'll give you the option to report DMCA content or child infringing content, whatever. Anyways, the pages they're going to take you to are these. So this is for the copyright infringement in the event that they are leaking your accounts. Or not leaking your account, leaking your contents on their accounts. What you would want to do is verify that you have this I need to report possible copyright infringement. You have other options here too. If you need to report a trademark infringement, report counterfeit goods, submit a counter notice for a DMCA notification in the event somebody reported your content as their content, but it's really not. Or if you need to retract a previous report that you've made. So in this case, it's just going to be this one here. Please verify who is being affected by this. If you are the one whose content has been leaked, you're just going to say, I am the copyright owner. Usually, me personally, whenever I submit this form, because I'll submit this form and then I'll send an email directly to Twitter support. But I'll usually say this one, I'm an authorized representative of the copyright owner, blah blah blah. It'll just say I'm the copyright owner, and then it'll have you fill out your information here. So copyright owner's full legal name, also your full legal name, company. You can just say self-employed, job title, whatever. Your email, and then your physical address. Fax number is not required, obviously. And then you would select Twitter. It is an image or photograph, and then description of the original work. Please provide a detailed description of the work. Literally, it gives you an example photograph of a dog in the bathtub I've taken. Limit your notice to one specific work or representative works if possible, and then a link to that specific work. So the bad thing about this is you can only report one individual image technically at a time. If there's multiple, you have to do them all individually, which kind of sucks. You can't just do them all in mass. But this is how you would go about doing that. And it's really not too big of a deal. The link to the original work. This is going to be the link to the actual post, not their not their webpage. So for example, if I come back over here, I would want to take this URL right here, which I really hope this doesn't start playing out loud. I'm gonna go back. I'll do this one right here. That way it doesn't play anything. It'll be this, this Twitter link right here. So whenever I copy this, not that one, this one, and paste this into here, it'll be this entire Twitter, what have you, right here, including the status number and all that. Not this one. This will just take you straight to my Twitter page, and it will not actually give them the information that they need. They need this one that includes the status as well as the actual status identification number, which is this guy right here. And then about the infringed material, please provide URLs to the infringing material. Example, tweet URL, prescription, or Periscope broadcast URL, etc. This right here is going to be your, hold on, let me make sure this. Please provide detailed description, infringement, blah, 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 blah. This is where you're going to, correction, I flipped that. So I always do that on these. This is going to be to your original work. So, example, I had somebody take these pictures, post them to their own profile, pretending that they are theirs. I'm going to want to take this right here. I always flip those for some reason. And then put this right here. This is going to be information about your work. And then this is going to be right here about the infringing material. This is where you're going to put the status where that information is actually linked. So instead of my profile, say it was just somebody pretending to be me, just Zeus Olympus, whatever, and their status was like 0 or something, right? That's a different post than mine. This is where the original was. They're going to verify that by the date that it was posted, interactions, those kinds of things. And then this right here is just an example of, or an explanation of the infringement, just saying, hey, this is my work, I posted on this date, this time, blah, 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 what have you. This here is going to be describing your work originally, what it was, when it was taking, any other information that you've done, what have you. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You quite literally just read the thing and then you fill it out. And then obviously you have to check all of these boxes, and then you have to type in your name, and then you have to hit the submit button, right? So that is going to be in the event that somebody is posting your content without your consent. And that's about it. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, you do have to do these individually, like post by post. At least it's a post by post status, not a picture by picture status, I don't think. Because this... they actually might require a picture by picture. I highly doubt that, actually. If you want to, you could take this post and then have it here. And then if you wanted to make yourself feel a little bit better, you could take this one where it's going to have the added photo one, and then if I come over here, it'll be photo 2, right? So if you wanted to do this, you could. It's definitely not going to hurt anything for sure. And then you could do the same thing on these, where it's their original post and then the 2 individual images. It's not a big deal. That's just more or less where you're going to do that. This link right here, this one, is going to be in the description of this video. I'll have it clearly labeled, all of those kinds of things. But yeah, that's more or less how you do DMCA reports on that kind of stuff. So if I hop over to this tab here, I want to make sure I'm doing this right, because I'm kind of doing this on the fly. Bear with me. Yeah, we're going to do these. Okay, so this is in the event that if you're seeing a child sexual exploitation issue. Not necessarily an underage account. This is going to be more, I have somebody who is posting pictures of underage people in sexually compromising positions. So an example would have been recently, probably a week ago. So I reported an account that was just posting pictures of girls in handcuffs of all ages. Just anyone who was in handcuffs in any way, shape, or form. A lot of it was by police, so like juvie videos. It would just be like the girl being arrested and her being in handcuffs and being like put in the patrol vehicle. That is what this would fall under. This is not an underage account. That is not this. This is something I'm going to be getting to afterwards. That is this. So in an event like this, you are going to just quite literally, under the staying safe on Twitter and sensitive content, it'll give you all of these. I would like to report an underage user is under the same subcategories, I should say. You also have all of these. Private information is being posted, and accounts harassing me or somebody else, and accounts directing hate against a protected category, accounts threatening violence or physical harm, someone showing intentions of self-harm or suicide. And then this is the one that we're talking about currently, sexual exploitation, underage user, and then reporting that on Twitter. So this one's the one that we're looking at. You'll select Twitter, your email, which is my private email, whatever you can email me, I don't care, I'm probably not going to reply to it. Username of the account that you're reporting, so this is the actual @ so in our case, mine would be like, I don't even know who that is, and actually I think that might have been an account I already reported, but I definitely don't remember who that is. So I could have quite literally just came up here and copied this, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, whatever. Yeah, more or less, yeah, not that one, this one. And then the actual URL link of the post, or posts, because you can do multiple. I think do up to 10, I believe. Oh, okay, you do a lot. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh, clearly I've done this before on that person's account. I would highly advise not going to that. I'll probably already deleted already. Jesus Christ. Okay, you can just do a lot. Alright, whatever. You can do as many posts as we need to. So, it looks like at least. So, yeah. Anyways, URL link of the post, and then a description of the post saying, hey, this is what's happening. The thing about this that you do want to remember is that these are not the people that are posting the content. These are the people that are doing things about it. So, be nice to them. Talk to them like you would be asking me for help or something. Like, these are not the people posting the content. You don't want to come in here like, hey, you're a terrible person, blah, 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 what have you. I'm going to sue you. And the person reading this is going to be like, okay, this is dumb. I'm just going to delete this. So you want to be nice, say hi, Twitter supports. Thank you for reading the reports, what have you. This is the issue that's going on. Here's everything that's been happening. Here's all the evidence that I'm able to provide. Is there anything that you can do about the situation? Those kinds of things. And then you check to the best of my knowledge, just blah, 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 blah. Check that, hit the submit button, and then you're good to go. So, for this one, I would like to report a underage user. So this is where you're actually finding somebody that has in their actual bio that they are under the age of 18. And then you're just going to say Twitter because it's on Twitter, and then it's going to something else. You'll say something else because hopefully you're not interacting with this minor. And then you will just put your full name, your full legal name, your email address, the account you're reporting, and then the actual age of the user. They will go screen it. Twitter services are extended for children. Twitter requires a person must be at least 13 years old to create a Twitter account. Some European countries may also require holders to have parental consent. Twitter in these cases, blah blah blah. If you believe somebody is currently using Twitter and underage, please report it. And using this must be reasonably verifiable as underage in order to take action. That's the rough part right here. But usually in the event that they are underage, they will go look at the account, and in the event that they are doing anything in the form of like sexual content or sexually explicit content or anything like that on their profile, they'll go ahead and get that deleted. So this is going to be actually reporting an underage user themselves. Yeah, that's more or less it. So this one's pretty simple. At that point, you just leave it up to Twitter discretion if they're going to delete the accounts or not. Best thing to do in the event that you run into a underage account is just completely block them, right? Don't even try to go down that road. Don't try to talk them out of it. Don't even interact with them the slightest. Just go ahead, straight up, hit the block button, and go about your day. So those are the three primary things that people care about. I don't think there was anything else that people usually ask me to show them how to do. Not that. Copyright infringement. I'm the copyright owner, sure, whatever. Report sexual exploitation, underage user, and then yeah, that's more or less it. So yeah, that's how you do these things. Obviously, you'll have to be logged into Twitter in order to do these kinds of things. But I'll go ahead and link you know what, I'll go ahead and link all three of these links in the description below, and clearly tag them and what have you. I'll also drop you the email to Twitter support That way, in the event that you ever want to email support directly as well. Obviously, if you're just a standard user, they're probably just going to blow you off. I have a special email that I use for interacting with those kind of things. That was issued to me by the U.S. government as soon as I got to my physics degree, because I'm a physicist, so I have better luck than most people. But yeah, that's more or less it. So um, obviously, you have your DMCA policies, Twitter rules, how to report a violation, whatever. Y'all know how to read. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you'll have any questions, concerns, feel free to reach out to me, whatever. In the description below, you'll have a couple of my different social medias. In the event that you are over 18, definitely reach out to my Facebook. That is a safe for work friendly profile. You can also do my Instagram as well. My Instagram is also safe for work. Please stay away from my Twitter. My Twitter is strictly for people over the age of 18. If you are over the age of 18, you can reach out to me on any of my socials. It's not a big deal. But if you have any questions, concerns, definitely reach out. I try to be on all of the social medias. So in the event that you have any questions or what have you, or need my help, you can reach out to me somewhere. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we can slowly make the internet a better place.